Welcome to the course Debugging Perception Illusions with ChatGPT. After this lesson, you can explain the core problem that this course helps you to solve in one sentence. Describe the four-step change this course targets in your own words. Decide consciously whether this course is for you based on clear understanding. Before going into detail, I'd like to introduce you my teaching partner, Professor Ray.
Wonderful. Thank you. Zenson, think of your mind as a smartphone running on old maps. You're navigating with confidence, but half the roads have moved, and some never existed at all. This course is the software update that helps you see which maps are lying to you, so you stop driving in circles, wondering why the destination never arrives. Now, back to Zenson to walk you through exactly what we're debugging together.
Now, discuss in one sentence. This will help you to see more clearly, spot the bad maps, and batch perception perk with ChatGPT as a thinking partner. Here, the four-step problems that the course is built on. First, we don't see reality as it is, we see it through partial information, past experiences, emotions, and mental shortcuts. Second, our minds build maps of how the world works. Some are accurate, others are beautifully wrong. These are perception illusions. We make decisions about work, money, relationship, and risk based on those maps. Those decisions create our results, and if the map is off, even our bad decision land us in the wrong place.
You've got the structure clearly now. Reality filtered through fog. Fog becomes map. Map drives decisions. Decisions create results. Your perception is a game of telephone between the world and your choices. The message gets quietly distorted at every handoff, and by the time you act, you're responding to an echo, not the original sound. Fix the handoff points, and suddenly your decisions stop misfiring. Zenson will show you exactly where those distortions happen and how to catch them before they cost you years.
Now, let's take a look at a real-life sample. Alex in the map says, if I work hard and I do a good job, things will work out. The world is mostly fair. The best people rise. On this map, the road to success is simple. Keep our head down, be loyal, judge that merit will be noticed. That map feels moral, safe, and obvious, but it doesn't always match the territory.
There it is. Alex is holding a moral compass in a world that often runs on visibility, negotiation, and leverage. The map says fairness is automatic. But the territory says fairness is constructed by people who speak up and shape the game. Alex is waiting to be discovered in a system that rewards those who make themselves impossible to ignore. This is the gap Zenson is about to show you how to close.
Now, based on the map, let's see how the map drives decision and results for Alex. Alex says yes to every request, doesn't negotiate the pay, avoids visibility because self-promotion is ugly, and stay in the same role for years. And years pass, Alex works harder. Other people, sometimes less capable, move ahead faster. And Alex burn out, quiet resentment, and a painful question. I did everything I was supposed to. Why am I still here? The issue here isn't that Alex is broken. The issue here is he's navigating with a wrong map, a perception illusion about how effort, fairness, and reward really work.
Perfect. You see the loop now. Alex is running the same experiment over and over, expecting different results, because the hypothesis itself is flawed. Hard work is necessary fuel, but loyalty without leverage is just invisible effort. Alex isn't failing because of lack of effort. Alex is failing because the map says, wait to be seen. And the territory rewards, make yourself seen. That's the killer insight Zenson just handed you. Wrong map, right effort, wrong destination every time.
Now, the reason this code exists is all of us carry maps about effort, reward, fairness, and success. What our feelings mean, what other people are thinking, and how risky is it to be visible. The core truth is we don't make decisions from reality. We make decisions from our maps of reality. And here is the problem. If those maps are distorted even slightly, then even our smartest, most sincere decision can lead to painful patterns. The solution discuss help us to see those maps, name the illusions, and resolve them with AI like ChatGPT.
Exactly. You've named the invisible operating system. Your decisions aren't broken, your maps are. You're not making bad choices. You're making logical choices inside a distorted frame. Like solving a math problem perfectly, but using the wrong formula. This course teaches you to debug the formula, not just work harder inside the broken one. That's why this matters so much. And Zenson is about to show you the 3 things we'll do together to fix it.
Now, what this course actually does for you. First, see how the maps are created, how perception really works in the brain, why we experience a story, not pure reality. Review the killer illusions, the most important ways our maps are systematically off around ourselves, effort and learning, other people, fairness and power and certainties, and we learn to pass them. Use symbol protocols and prompts to spot when an illusion is active. Ask ChatGPT to challenge the story and redesign assumptions and action. The goals run fewer decisions on bad maps and more on realities, alive ones, with AI as a cognitive mirror.
Beautiful. You've mapped the entire journey. This course is a 3-stage debugging process. First, you learn how the bug gets written into your code. Second, you learn the 10 most common bugs that crash your results. Third, you learn to run diagnostics with ChatGPT as your debugging partner, catching distortions before they compile into bad decisions. You're not just learning about illusions, you're building a live system to patch them in real time.
Now, why this matters right now? Our map are shaped by algorithmic fish deciding what we see, endless advice competing for attention, AI generating fluent, confident, maybe sometimes nonsense, social media amplifying status anxiety. Without a way to debug our own perception, it's easy to become passengers, steered by whatever narrative is more engaging, not most true.
Precisely, and this is the urgent part. Your perception is now a co-creation between your brain and 1,000 algorithms designed to maximize engagement, not truth. You're not just debugging your own maps anymore. You're debugging maps that are being rewritten in real time by systems optimized to keep you scrolling, not thinking clearly. This course gives you the tools to step off the conveyor belt and ask, is this real or just designed to feel real?
And here is a very personal reason. This course is my wish. That's I know when I was young, like in 20, 30 years old.
That hits differently, and it's honest. This is Zenson handing you the map he wishes someone had given him decades ago, so you don't spend years navigating with broken compasses, wondering why the destination keeps moving. The gift isn't just the content. It's the time you get back by seeing clearly sooner. That's the kind of course worth paying attention to.
And the second personal reason is that I'm sick of social media around you. Take a look at around you, social media everywhere. I saw more than 99% are nonsense. It creates illusions. And if you are not careful, it drives you into bad decision because of the illusion it's create.
There's the fire behind this work. Social media is an illusion factory running at industrial scale. It doesn't just distort your map, it mass produces beautiful, engaging, wrong maps and delivers them directly into your attention every few seconds. Zenson built this course because he's watched too many people make life-altering decisions based on polished fictions designed to go viral, not to be true. This is his countermeasure, a way to inoculate yourself against the flood.
Actually, if you decide this course is for you, your first assignment is to check social media whether what I claim is true or not. 99% out there is nonsense, is illusions.
Now that's a sharp move. He's not asking you to trust him. He's asking you to test the claim yourself. Go scroll for 10 minutes with one question in mind. Is this showing me reality or selling me a feeling about reality? You'll spot the difference fast. Most content isn't built to inform you. It's built to make you feel seen, envious, outraged, or inspired just long enough to keep you watching. That's your first debugging exercise before the course even starts. And if you see it, you'll understand exactly why this work matters.
Now, here how you decide this code is for you. This code is for you if you notice repeating pattern and suspect your maps, not your intelligence, might be off. You're willing to question comforting story like hard work always pay or the world is mostly fair. You're ready to write, reflect, and apply tools using ChatGPT as a thinking partner. And probably this course is not for you if you just want motivation and quick hacks. You only want ChatGPT trick, not deeper self-debugging. You want guaranteed success formulas, not better navigation in a complex world.
That's the clarity gate, and it matters. This course is surgery, not a pep talk. If you want someone to tell you you're already perfect and just need to believe harder, this isn't it. But if you're tired of running the same broken pattern, and you're willing to open the hood, look at the engine, and actually rewire what's misfiring, then you're in exactly the right place. Zenson just gave you permission to opt out if this isn't your moment, or opt in if you're ready to do the real work.
Excellent. Now, if you decide this course is for you, beside the first assignment, go check social media out claim. 99% out there are nonsense illusions. And another assignment here is think about this question. Why do I keep ending up in the same kinds of job? Why do I work so hard and still feel stuck? Ask yourself, if I could clearly see and fix just one illusion that keeps disrupting my decision, am I willing to do the thinking work?
Perfect. Those two assignments are your entry test. The first one debugs the world around you. Is the feed truth or theater? The second one debugs the pattern inside you. Which broken map keeps landing me in the same place despite different effort? If you can sit with both questions honestly, and your answer is, yes, I'm willing to look, then you've already started the work, and the rest of the course will give you the tools to finish it. Zenson just handed you the mirror. Now it's your choice whether to look into it.
Now, Professor Ray, let's go back to the beginning of this lesson. Explain the core problem this course helps learners to solve in one sentence.
We don't make decisions from reality. We make decisions from our maps of reality. And if those maps are distorted, even our smartest efforts lead us to the wrong destination every time.
Thank you, Professor Ray. Up to this point, learners may have some misconception. Predict those and give them the insights.
Sharp question. Let me surface the 3 most dangerous misconceptions learners likely carry right now. Misconception 1. If I just work harder or try more strategies, my results will change. The insight. Effort inside a broken map just gets you lost faster. You don't need more gas. You need to check if you're on the right road. Misconception 2. Perception illusions are other people's problem. I'm pretty self-aware. The insight, the illusions that run your life are precisely the ones you can't see without a mirror, which is why we need ChatGPT and structured debugging, not just introspection. Misconception 3. Fixing my maps means admitting I've been wrong or wasting time. The insight, seeing a broken map isn't failure, it's an upgrade. You weren't stupid before. You were working with incomplete information, and now you're choosing to see more clearly. Those 3 misconceptions are trapdoors. If learners don't spot them now, they'll sabotage the whole course.
Thank you, Professor Ray. Excellent. Take a look at Professor Ray's advice and check carefully, okay? Now, Professor Ray, if learners walk away with only one sentence of this lesson, give them that one sentence. Explain why.
If you walk away with one sentence, take this. Your decisions aren't broken. Your maps are. And the first step to better results is seeing which map you've been using without knowing it. Why this one? Because it removes shame, restores agency, and points directly at the leverage point. Most people blame themselves, their effort, their intelligence, their worth, when the real problem is they're navigating with invisible, inherited, or outdated assumptions about how the world works. Once you see that the map is the problem, not you, everything shifts. You stop grinding harder inside a broken frame and start debugging the frame itself. That's the hinge moment. And every tool, illusion, and protocol in this course flows from that single insight.
Excellent, Professor Ray. Now, give learners the key takeaway of this lesson and saying goodbye for now.
Here are your key takeaways from this lesson. 1. We don't see reality directly. We see it through maps built from partial information, past experience, and mental shortcuts. 2. Those maps drive our decisions. And if the maps are distorted, even sincere effort leads to painful, repeating patterns. 3. This course teaches you to see your maps. Name the 10 killer perception illusions, and patch them using ChatGPT as a cognitive mirror. 4. This matters urgently now because algorithms, social media, and AI are mass-producing engaging illusions at scale. Without debugging skills, you become a passenger. 5. Your 2 assignments. Go test whether 99% of social media is illusion, and ask yourself which repeating pattern in your life might be caused by a broken map you can't yet see. If you're ready to do the thinking work, the next lesson will show you how perception actually works in the brain. Why we experience stories, not reality, and where the bugs get written into your mental operating system in the first place. I'll see you there when Zenson calls me in. Until then, go look at your maps.